Once again, let's take you through the latest news break that is coming in. The opposition has come up, like I said, the UP had done destined laid to rest. A new formulation coming together with the acronym of India, standing for Indian National Democratic Inclusive Alliance. In all probability, viewers, we are going to be looking at a 2024 general elections where India faces off with the NDA and the Indian National Democratic Inclusive Alliance versus the National Democratic Alliance is what the picture will be in 2024. If this opposition actually stands, that's the question. Lots of commentary coming in, cutting across to Mr. Amit Malviya from the Bharatiya Janata Party, the IT cell head. Mr. Malviya, what do you make? You're going to be facing off come 2024 with India. It's India versus NDA.
Well, it doesn't matter whatever name the opposition regroups, because it doesn't change the character of the people who are part of this alliance. They were called the UP earlier, and there was clearly nothing progressive about the alliance except for the fact that it perpetuated corruption. Everybody in that alliance is dynastic, is corrupt, and is probably coming together to save and protect their own self-interest. SIMI was a banned organization because it was radical. People in the SIMI regrouped under a different name, but that did not change its character. It's similar. You could be called UPA till 2014, but since people identify you with obnoxious amount of corruption, so you regroup under a different name. It's not going to change anything.
On that account, there has been commentary from either sides that the current NDA is actually no different if it comes down to dynastic politics. You have the LJP, you have the JJP, you have the Apna Dal, you have the Ajit Pawar NCP faction, and the same Ajit Pawar, which till 2 weeks ago was corrupt. So, you know, the arguments stand both ways. It cuts both ways then.
Well, the fact is that a dynastic succession means that somebody inherits the position his family leaves behind. And as far as the BJP, which is the lead party in the NDA is concerned, there is nothing dynastic about it. People vote for character of the leader. In our case, we have Prime Minister Modi, who is the tallest leader in the country. He is the most popular leader in the world. On the other side, you have Rahul Gandhi, whose entire generations are steeped in corruption, from the Jeep scandal to Bofors, and most recently the UPA, which saw Colgate and all kinds of scams which were there. Both Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi are currently out on bail. So the nature of the leadership, the character of those leading these alliances is most important. And clearly there is no comparison. This attempt to draw equivalence between a corrupt dynastic UPA and a more meritocratic, progressive NDA, I think is a alibi that we must not lean too much on.
Mr. Malviya, appreciate you joining us. Thank you there. Lots of commentary coming in. Let's cut across to other political reactions as well. You just heard the BJP IT cell, Mr. Amit Malviya. Questions, of course, now that will be raised on, be it the dynastic components of both the NDA and now the INDIA, which is India. Both of them, in terms of dynastic components, are rich. Even where the NDA is concerned, you have the likes of LJP, JJP, Apna Dal, NCP, Ajit Pawar. In terms of the corruption charges as such, enough leveled on either sides of the divide. But ultimately, one thing is very clear: the leadership issue is fairly settled. It's Prime Minister Modi leading the charge where the NDA is concerned, and that is a huge plus point for the NDA, where if you see the conglomerate on the left-hand side, nobody quite knows who's leading it even yet. The Congress very clearly opened the remarks at the conclave saying we don't want to be the Prime Minister. If the Congress doesn't, then who is going to take the lead? In all probabilities, Congress has turned out to be the pivot on which stands the fulcrum of opposition unity. With that, a quick break. Do stay with us. We're back with the latest on the other side.